Fallout 3 guide on the very hard difficulty. Um, this is the last section of picking up the trail, where I take the hard way murder pass. Um, there's just a bunch of super mutants. It's not overall too difficult. My biggest struggle, or more of a learning experience, was how to get your partner to go stealth with you. And I thought of a few ideas, but this character couldn't hold them up because of his limited resources. So right here, I'm just going to use the Gauss rifle for the majority of it. Right there, I was using my Chinese stealth armor for a little bit. Again, if you don't have any of the DLC packs, you're really missing out on some really cool stuff. And if you own the PS3 version, I'm very sorry, because they are very, very cool. But anyway, right here, I'm just kind of... They're all getting attacked. They're all attacking Paladin Cross, which is a good thing, because they have almost, as long as they don't die in one battle, they have seemingly infinite health. So she's very good for distracting them. Which is kind of a problem I have with Fox and all those other characters, is they do too much. And sometimes I want to get some kills, so... But anyway. Right here I was sort of trying to take advantage of the Gauss rifle scope. And all of a sudden just some mutant just dropped, which is kind of weird. But anyway. Now, Star Paladin Cross was starting to glitch here, where she wanted to use her melee weapon. And it's a common glitch. All you gotta do is say you're not bad with a ranged weapon, keep it up, and she'll pull out her ranged weapon. Because she's not the brightest one. Because they will, when you first acquire them, they'll be using a specific weapon, and if you tell them to use otherwise, they sometimes will glitch back to their original gun they wanted to use. So, just kind of a note there. So if you ever see them do that, just tell them to switch back. And the Gauss rifle's kind of odd in VATS. It'll tell you it's going to do some amount of damage, but then it'll just do totally a less amount. And I don't know where that rocket came from. I don't know if that was her, and I think it was. Because she'll pick up a bunch of stuff. Which is kind of why Star Paladin Cross is a real good character to partner to have, because she's free, and she's not too bad. Although I would have her use something other than a laser rifle. And here's the reason I don't want you people messaging me when I'm recording. This sort of stupid shit. I'm very sorry that I cursed, but... Okay, so anyway. I did a nice little pause of the game and did all that fun stuff. Now, right here, I never encountered this before, I think. There was a super mutant with a minigun, and a nice fire to block my view. And here's some really funny stuff. He got knocked off. You see him falling, kind of. Now, he did a nice little interesting glitch, which I thought was quite funny. Sure made my life a hell of a lot easier. Anyway, we'll see him right here, and he does not know what the hell to do. And very funny, and his minigun actually got knocked out of his hands, and I think he was trying to go back and grab it, but he was at a point where he couldn't do anything without jumping, and then Star Paladin Cross grabbed his minigun. So just got a ton of free shots on him. And there we go, he's dead. Okay. But yeah, I think that's another really cool thing about Star Paladin Cross, is because her range, or her initial ranged weapon sucks so bad. She'll start picking up like other crappy guns, or guns that I would find crappy, and she'll use them, which may or may not be good. I don't know whether or not you would think that would be good, but Sharon or Fox never do that. But there are some advantages to Star Paladin if you do the follower glitch, and you could get like Star Paladin and I've seen actually Clover and Fox, both with Gatling lasers, which is a very funny combination. But anyway, right here, just a bunch of stuff for you to loot. 3 first aid kits, and here you'll see my inability to lockpick. I don't like to take chances. If it's easy, it's easy. And so, eat a bunch of dirty water. Not really much to talk about. This is just pretty simple Fallout gameplay, and at this point, it's pretty difficult for me to get damaged, or to die even. So, and something very funny happened up here. You'll see it in a second or so. So right here, I start trying to stealth. Switch to my combat shotgun. So, put on my Chinese stealth armor. Now, the idea I was having for stealthing with your partner is, I'm not sure if it's Star Paladin, but I know one of your followers, I think it's Clover. Maybe. I don't know. But if you give one of them your Chinese stealth armor, they will wear it. And then when you go crouch, they go invisible. So I was thinking I could do like a combination of Stealth Boy and them in a Chinese stealth suit, so I could totally stealth, even with a partner, which it's not really possible with a partner. See it right there, I left her there. And the only reason I didn't do it here is on this character, I only have one Stealth Boy, which I leave in case of emergencies. I don't know what would qualify as an emergency, actually. Alright, so anyway, we're going to go back and get Star Paladin Cross, and the only reason I left her there was so her stupid ass didn't get in the way, and the mutie didn't go after her. So the only real problem is the initial attack or wave of guys you have at the beginning, and then it's pretty much smooth sailing. Which, instead of going across that bridge, if you go straight at that one point, or I guess to the right of the bridge, you can flank them, but I thought my way was easier. So right here, you'll see me checking a lot of the local map. That's just how I play. And we had a nice super mutant who decided he didn't want to die. Which, sometimes if the muties, or actually any enemy in general, decide to go after your follower, and you're cloaked, sometimes they won't see you, which is helpful and sort of weird, but I like it, so I'll take it. And also one note, this part's great to get a lot of the low-tech weapons, like assault rifles and all that stuff, when you go through the next quest as well, which I'll mention. But after this, you get like a bunch of really high-tech weapons, so I would suggest leaving some of your inventory open if you can. So yes. And also, remember that anything that you give your follower, you probably want to get... Right here, I activated a grenade, and got 2 limbs crippled. And a very funny thing happened when I attempted to access my Pip-Boy. Anyway, there's some ammo in here. Which I would also consider taking this way, even if you do have the science skill. Okay, right here. This was the first time one of my limbs got crippled in this guide. I shit you not. Because that is the message it gives you whenever you first cripple a limb. And I was kind of laughing, sort of. So, kudos to me for finally getting a limb injured. But anyway, here I just kind of do my regular stuff. Screw around in my inventory. Hope you guys don't care. But anyway, we're pretty much, I think, at the end. Yes, we are at the end. And all we gotta do now is head through this door, and we're done with picking up the trail. Next stop is the garden, finding the Garden of Eden.